Now this one's a bit like Marmite, you either love it or hate it, and from that you should guess that we are talking about milk kefir. Hello, welcome, and I'm glad you could join me on this pleasant evening. Now there is one ferment in particular that we get a lot of questions about, and it could be one of our most asked about products that we sell. And considering it's gaining popularity in recent years, it's easy to see why. A lot of people are getting into the trend of making this ferment, so a lot of people are going to need help with it. And of course we're talking about milk kefir, easily one of our most popular bottled drinks that we sell. But we're not talking about the ready-made product, we're talking about the grains. That's right, the starter culture that started it all. This is 8 things I wish I knew before making milk kefir. Okay, let's just get straight into this one. Craig Mathers asks, how do you spot bad bacteria in your grains/milk kefir? Now this one's incredibly similar to yogurts and is pretty much the same. You are looking for a discoloration in your kefir. If your kefir goes pink or orange, this is a sign it has contracted listeria. Listeria is very bad for you, can make you very poorly. Do not drink. Now this is pretty much one of the only ways you're going to tell if your milk kefir is off, so you need to be paying attention to that colour. Just check the milk kefir before you drink it. Make sure it's all white, you know, kind of the creamy colour, and none of it is gone orange or pink, as this will be a big no-no. Next question comes from Susan Reynolds, and Susan Reynolds asks, how can I make my kefir more thicker? Very, very, very popular question. So, it is all in the milk. It is nothing to do with the grains. It is all in the milk you buy. If you are buying a low-fat milk for your milk kefir grains, it's gonna be thin. The thickness of the kefir depends on the fat of the milk. If you're buying whole milk, you're gonna get a thick kefir, the standard kind of yogurty kind of consistency. If you use zero fat, it's gonna be watery, runny, and nowhere near that thickness of the whole milk kefir. And very quickly, there is a very big misconception that fatty milk is bad for you. This is not true. Animal fat in milk is actually very good for you. I implore you to do your own research on that, because I'm not going to get into the science right now. But yeah, animal fat in milk is actually quite good for you. So there's no harm in getting the fatty one. Josh Knight asks, I'm going on holiday. How do I store my grains? Very easy, very, very easily. All you need to do here is get your grains and put them in a container and just make sure they are submerged in milk. By doing this, you are making sure that they have all they need to survive, and they should be all right for up to 2 weeks. If you're going longer than 2 weeks, it might be worth getting the grains into a container with no milk, popping them in the freezer until you're ready to use them again. You need to activate them, wake them back up, and this might take a couple of times because they're obviously frozen, but they should be absolutely fine and not dead. Rosie Carlisle asks, Rosie Carlisle, that's a very British name. Rosie Carlisle asks, my kefir has separated in the bottle. What does it mean? What does it mean? Nothing. It's nothing. It's normal. A lot of kefirs do this. A quick fix is just shake the bottle. It should all blend it back up. Separation is very normal with milk kefir, and it is what milk kefir is. A lot doesn't separate, a lot does separate. It's normal, no stress. Ooh. No stress, just give it a shake and you're ready to go pretty much. Dennis Rodder asks, oh, long question. I have been drinking store kefir for a while and now starting to home make. Why does it taste so different? Ooh, a bit touchy subject, a bit touchy. It is different. It's 2 different things. Kind of, it's weird. It's a weird thing, and it's a weird thing to wrap your head around. I hate the store-bought stuff. I'm just gonna say it. A lot of the ferments you buy in the store aren't real. I don't. This is, oh God. It's really difficult to talk about this stuff, because obviously law nowadays is so easy for someone to sue another person and get in trouble. So I'm going to say everything as accurately as possible. Milk kefir you buy in the store is not traditional. And no, we're going to say this for all. Store-bought kombucha, not traditional. Store-bought milk kefir, not traditional. Store-bought sourdough, not traditional. All of this stuff is not traditional. Store-bought yogurts, yeah, well, they're real. I mean, yogurt, why would you fake yogurt? It's easy. But kefir, kombucha, and sourdough in the stores, usually not authentic. And that is trouble when it comes to making it. So we get a lot of calls about people saying, oh, my milk kefir tastes bad. Oh, you've sold me bad grains. Oh, it's sour. It's supposed to be. And this, by no means is this any of their faults. This is because they've been, you know, trying the store-bought stuff, which is like a nice drinking yogurt. That does not taste sour. It is very nice. It's not as beneficial as the regular milk kefir. So you're risking a little bit of stuff there if you're buying that one, but you want it for that. But anyway, so milk kefir is essentially a soured milk product. That's what milk kefir is. It's not a sweet, nice drink. It's not a milkshake like I thought it was when I started here. Boy, was I surprised. It is sour milk, essentially. And a lot of people find it difficult to drink this. I am included in that. I will not drink milk kefir straight. You wouldn't catch me dead doing that. There's a lot of methods to do it. But what was the question? I feel like we went on a bit of a tangent here. Yeah, it's just a different product. They're made two different ways. One's going to be a lot sweeter because of the stuff that they put in it, and one's going to be sour because it's authentic and that's how it's made. Yeah, does that answer your question, Dennis? I hope it does. That was a very complicated one. Jennifer Mays asked, can I eat my grains? Yeah, yeah, of course you can. Eating grains is fairly normal, and a lot of people have second uses for grains. The thing is with milk kefir grains, they grow so rapidly that you are going to find yourself having a lot of them. If you can, first resort, see if a friend wants to make milk kefir. It's always better to do that, kind of share it so they don't have to buy their own grains. You can kind of share the love. Share the love. But yeah, of course you can eat the grains. There's a lot of uses for the milk kefir grains. The only one that I know of for sure that I know people do is they put it in cheesecake. If they want to make a kefir cheesecake, they actually put the grains in the thing. That's something that they do. I don't understand why, but you know, that's something they do. Another very common use, which you might not have known, is milk kefir grains is actually a very good pet food. This is not me saying to give it to your pet, by the way. I honestly have done no research on this. This is just kind of grapevine, internet, kind of quick Google. That's all this is. A lot of people feed it to their chickens. A lot of people feed it to their dogs. A lot of people feed it to their cats. It's got a fair few uses. I'm not sure what the benefits of doing that is, but yeah, it's there if you want to do that. Who am I to judge? Frank Meir asks, is there any way to make vegan kefir? Yes, there is. It's called water kefir. Go to the last video. So I'm assuming it means, is there any way to make vegan milk kefir? Which there is. It's tricky though, it's really tricky. So the issue here is you're not going to get the regular kind of kefir, you know, thick drink, because obviously plant milk isn't going to have that fat content. It's very, very thin. We sell a coconut kefir ready-made drink, so I can 100% guarantee you can make it with coconut milk. Can you make it with soya milk, oat milk? I don't know. Here's the thing, I don't know, and I'm not the right person to be answering this, but I don't know. I've never done it. I've never even really looked into it. But one thing is for sure, you can definitely make it with coconut milk, because we do it. So yes, you can make a vegan milk kefir with coconut milk. And the last question comes from Vi Adams. How do I store my made kefir? Simply in the fridge. Don't let it ferment in the fridge, but store it in the fridge. And here's why. If you leave your bottled kefir out on the side at room temperature, it will continue to ferment. And because it is in that bottle, it will carbonate. Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't really like the taste of milk kefir as it is. So, what? I can't imagine fizzy milk kefir is any better, I'll be honest with you. So yeah, just store it in the fridge and it will keep cold, and then you can drink it cold as well, because I imagine that's going to be more pleasant when it comes to drinking milk kefir. So yeah, as soon as you made it, store it in the fridge. Absolutely dunzo. You did a good job. Well done. Gold sticker right here and here and everywhere, all over the screen. Gold sticker for you. And that's it. That is 8 things I wish I knew before making milk kefir. I really hope this helped you out and gave you an insight on how simple it is to recognize stuff when it goes wrong, or how to fix stuff and troubleshoot and make your perfect milk kefir drink. We actually have a tutorial about milk kefir, and I will put the link up here so you can click on this and, you know, go watch it. So if you're stuck on making milk kefir, that's there for you. Now time for some thank yous to you guys out there. Yep, you earned it and you'll find out why right now. So a few months back when we started the fermentation show properly and getting into it a bit more, we set a subscriber goal of 150 subscribers by the end of the year. Now we actually smashed that. We actually got over 150. At the time of filming this right now, we currently have 157. I don't know how high that's going to be when this video releases. I'm filming this from the past. You are in the future. But yeah, we actually smashed our goal, and I can't thank you enough. This actually means a lot to me. From being a video editing student in school to know that I have some people that, you know, want to watch my videos, it really is heartwarming, and I can't explain to you how appreciative I am. Not only was I so happy to find out that the water kefir video hit over 1,000 views, which is the highest amount of views I've ever got on a video in my life. It's now also heading to 2,000, which is brilliant, and I can't explain how happy that makes me that I've come into this environment, kind of got stuck in with this hobby, and now I get to share it with you and people enjoy watching it, and I thank you so much. But yeah, with that, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, I really appreciate it. And to make sure you never miss a video, please hit subscribe and make sure you press that bell notification so you get notified every time we post a video. And please comment down below what ferment you want me to do another one of these videos about. Kind of done the basics. The sourdough one is coming, so don't worry, that will be kind of probably the first video of next year. So that is our main one. But if you've got any like kvass or miso, ginger beer, ACV, stuff like that, just leave it in the comments down below and we will do them. But anyway, thank you for watching, happy milking, and I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.